Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early mornings, LALATE. It's Monday morning. Did you crush the weekend? Did you crush the weekend? Don't come back to me unless you have another weekend ready for me. I'm so glad you're here. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's a new, well, not a new hairstyle. We're going to have a great day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Incredible, great news. Mitch is working on stimulus. Yeah, can you imagine Mitch and stimulus is the same sentence, the two words in the same sentence? Wow. And Mitch and Joe, stimulus, just getting it out and crushing, crushing the partisanship and crushing the anxiety and just crushing the wait time. It's just incredible great news. It really is. Finally a Monday that comes and we actually have a renewed optimism. It's just so good and so great. And so I'm so glad you're here. We're going to have a great day. And this is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE. It's 6 a.m. on the East Coast and 3 a.m. on the Pacific Coast. And boy, I'm so glad you joined me on a great day to start the LALATE lineup every day, about 14 hours of programming all the way to 7 o'clock at night. And this is a great day that we're going to store because Mitch McConnell is going to put stimulus as the first priority today. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. We're changing up the lineup. We're having great shows. I want you not to miss a show. Sometimes I'm switching from live to tape to live. Not telling you ahead of time, keeping it live and spicy, keeping you on your feet, and apparently you love it. 2 shows live yesterday, maybe more shows live today, who knows? So I don't want you to miss a show. Also like this video, it's helping. We're ranking #1 all throughout the day, so we're doing really well. We went live yesterday and there was about 20,000 people in there within just a few seconds. So it's absolutely incredible. So I want you to stay with me and just have a lot of fun. It's a Monday morning and it's, did you not see over there? Did you not see over there? To the right, with my Price is Right hand, is the super chat and the live chat and the instant premiere. Wow. This video has it all. It's a live instant premiere. So this video, when it's debuting, if you're tuning in exactly as it's debuting at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you're watching it for the very first time with other viewers, and it features an instant chat to the right, an instant premiere to the chat to the right. It's a live chat. Unlike the other recordings, this is not a live recording, so but the chat is live and it's absolutely incredible. So you can chat with your Purple Power buddies and be part of the discussion, which is just totally incredible. What's absolutely incredible is the event, the flavor and the spirit of this channel, which is we all have a lot of fun, and this is the telecast that gives you a lot of fun. So make sure you chat and just leave me some bacon. The toast is toasting, the butter's buttering. I'm here, you're here, and whatever her name is, don't come back with me unless you don't know what my name is. All right, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as we start here today is that, Mitch is doing something. He's actually doing something. And that's stimulus. Stimulus is his top priority. Senate resumes session. And when they resume session, the top priority is stimulus. Getting it out right away. Getting it out is bipartisan. Getting it out is nearly tailored. No salary raises, no money for Bambi, no money for cows. Sorry, sirloin. No grants for 5 years, now $50,000 grants for people to do nothing. It's nearly tailored. It's stimulus. It's stimulus you need right now. And what's important to understand is that Mitch is doing this and doing it very quickly. Number of COVID-19 cases is rampant. It's just ramping up. I think we're at 120,000 on Saturday. Who knows what we are today? When it was 120,000 on Friday, Dr. Scott Gottlieb, the FDA former head, said, well, that's the number then. There's actually probably 500,000 cases because we don't test enough. Okay. Mitch is refocused for today, and he's reinforced. He says, I think it's reinforced the argument that I've been making for the last few months that something smaller, rather than throwing another $3 trillion at this issue, is more appropriate. It's imperative that to act right now. This is a big item for the Democrats, as you can imagine, and they're still going to control the House, but we have to reach some type of agreement. It's not something that my side is. It's something we're very fond of. I like to see it done more skillfully than simply providing borrowed money for everyone, regardless of their need. That's incredible, great news. So he says, we're not just like throwing $900 billion to state and local, despite whether they need it or not. And what's important to understand is that we're going to give relief and we're going to reach an agreement, and we're not going to make state and local an obstacle for reaching the agreement, and we will make some concessions. Wow, that's incredibly great news. Um, he he acknowledges that the time is of the essence and getting it done right away. What's important to understand is that what I detailed on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over the weekend was confirmed by New York Times on Sunday. Mitch McConnell is your lead negotiator. Joe Biden is your lead negotiator. Those are the two people. Those are the two people who will be chief negotiators for the stimulus package. Then there's sort of reaction to the situation. The reaction to the situation is it's not going to be a $3 trillion bill. I mean, we all sort of know that. It's going to be narrowly tailored. And what does the market think? Leo Grohowski, BHN Mellon's wealth manager, chief investment officer, says next week could be a drifting lower kind of week. There's an uncertainty about other issues. I think next week is just setting up to be a breather. The equity market's reaction has been understatable and probably better than it might have been. What I think about is the Senate races. I think and that's what's important. In the early pre-market trading, Wall Street was trading up 300 points. As of Sunday, the Dow futures was up about 300 points. Mitch McConnell was praised over the weekend for his ability to focus back on stimulus right away. And that came from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We applaud Senator Mitch McConnell for calling out for an enactment of pandemic relief during the lame duck session of Congress. American small business cannot afford to wait for another 3 months to act. We stand ready to help Senator McConnell and all Congress to get a much-needed legislation passed, a targeted package along the lines proposed by the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus will help small business families and the American economy recover, and it deserves to be enacted into law. This is incredibly great news as the world reacts to lockdowns being announced all across the country, all across the world. And the question is, how many lockdowns are coming to us and how soon? In Italy's 21-point lockdown system, which apparently is very confusing, in northern regions of Lombardy, Piedmont, Valle d'Aosto, and southern regions of Calabria went on lockdown in what's called the Tier 2-1 for 15 days. That will restrict anything that's non-essential for being open, and for bars and restaurants, it's only takeout. In Rome, Italy's health minister defended the situation. In a great country like Italy, there cannot be a field of political battles. Milan's Giuseppe Sale says, I invite Milanese to stay at home as much as possible. Just telling people in Milan to stay at home. What's important to understand is stimulus is coming. Stimulus is coming. Big amounts and exciting amounts. And what's important to understand is you are owed stimulus checks. You're owed FPUC. You're owed hazard pay. You're owed PUA. And what's important to understand is that you're owed money from the past up to the present. But that the problem is that a lot of things are expiring. As of late December, the following things are expiring. PUA, FPUC, FPEUC. Did I say that wrong again? PEUC. It will be expired. UI, student debt, repayment, eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance. All those things are expiring in late July. And of course, FPUC expired in all those things are expiring in late December, and FPUC expired in late July. Let's get it clear. And so what's important to understand is that these things need to get passed in a way in which they're not expiring a few weeks from now. Problem Solvers Bill has a lot of these things expiring in January. Need to sort of make a little change there because we can have stuff expiring in January. Everyone's really excited about this week. Jim Cramer, I think it looks like, once again, that we're going to have a really divided government. With divided government, there's not a lot. But what's good about divided government is it's just nirvana. Meantime, the job market is really going to be very interesting the next couple of weeks. This does not negate the fact that you are unemployed. I get this question a lot. I was unemployed, but now I got a job. Do I still get unemployment for the weeks that I was unemployed? Sure. So if you've been unemployed since the month of July and suddenly you get a Christmas holiday job from December to January, that does not mean you don't get unemployment money from July to until when you get the job. And so what's important is that there's a lot of holiday hires. A new statement out by Amy Glasser, Senior VP of Job Placement firm Adecco, says a busy time for us. This year is no difference. In fact, our numbers for seasonal positions have increased over year to year, which is a great sign. Wow. So there's a lot of holiday jobs out there. One of the other trends is the uptick in the economy, e-commerce and curbside pickup. We're expecting the return to seasonal to last till January. Usually season workers and sometime in the middle of December. Wow, this is incredible, great news. We're definitely seeing an extension of that. Wow. If you see, and so what's important to understand is that there is a lot of part-time jobs coming out there. So if you need a job, there's certainly ones out there. But that does not mean that you're not going to get a stimulus check or not get FPUC. I'm just trying to get you as much money as possible. We're definitely seeing the signs of recovery and demands of every pocket of the labor market, says Karen Fanouche of Randstad North America. The next president will have to change a lot. We'll have to have a changing labor market. We still have nearly half of the people unemployed that have to get back to work. In a new report that I detailed over the weekend, the people that are really hurting most in this pandemic economically who need stimulus are people who made about less than 30,000, 36,000, but when the pandemic hit. Those that make about 86,000 or more apparently have found their place of employment rehiring or another job replacing. If you missed Joe Biden's comments to the nation on Saturday, he basically said the Purple Power message: cooperation, working together. America wants us to cooperate. We definitely can. It is possible. This is the country of dreams, possibilities for this country. America never leaves anyone behind. We are good people. This is the American States of America. Spread the faith, spread it all. What's important to understand is that Joe Biden has a lot of goals on what he wants to do passing for laws. And for a personal message, what I've been detailing on the videos yesterday, is that you need to make sure that the stimulus package, which is his number and first priority, gets it all right and gets it all in there. Because I fully fear that once that's done, he's going to start running over to a lot of other bills, and you don't want to just come back and fix the first one. It's so like, get it done the first time, and we don't have to do it again. So I know how I always talk about second stimulus, and third stimulus. And third stimulus is now to March, and second stimulus is May to now. Ultimately, if you can get everything done now and get it covered all the way to March, then we don't have to bother anyone again. That we just, then I just help you for the next, 3 months on applying for all the stuff and applying for the grants and applying for the unemployment. And I don't have to worry about legislative fights anymore, which wouldn't that be just wonderful? I mean, it really would be. Our economy is really moving back on its feet. I think clearly it ought to affect the rescue package we're additionally doing. I do think another one, but I think it needs to reinforce the argument. Economists including Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chair, said last week that stimulus package needs to go out right now. He says that the economy has not rebounded. I think we will have a stronger recovery if we just get at least some more fiscal support. That's incredible, great news. So he's very, very clear that you need something. Just doesn't have to be $9,000 trillion. Problem solvers, a very, very nice, rich, fat stimulus check and more, and then we're good. Andrew and Gavin can wait to the next package. Let me go over some of the questions and comments from yesterday's video. Monica, good fabulous morning, Purple Power family, Mr. Purple Man. Patricia, good morning, LA and Purple Power family. I pray that it will be a great week. It will be. Sharir, Santa will be working on a new stimulus package this time. Brenda, love Purple Power family. Do you have a blessed and safe day? Bless us all. And look at the emojis. Boy, some gorgeous emojis on this channel. Monique Williams, morning, LA and Purple Power family. Thank you guys. Thank you for keeping us informed. David, Purple Power was the prime mover of the throw out incumbent factor. We were, absolutely. What a great day it's going to be. It's just absolutely going to be incredible. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Go to the front of this channel, subscribe, because, I mean... who else has bell peppers in their site, in their set than me? I mean, you know, we're gonna have a fun day. Coming up after this at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is part 2 of this early morning's broadcast. Then at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is Mornings LA. Can't miss that. Oh boy. And then join me at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Holidays LALATE, our new hit midday show. It's just a lot of fun. I just love doing it. As always, stay informed, stay focused. Go to the front of the channel, subscribe if you've not. Subscribe. And also like this video. Stay informed, stay focused, stay smiling, and stay LA for more.